HPCL is looking to raise up to 12,000 crore rupees via debentures and bonds. It plans to put a chunk of this money to use to upgrade and expand its existing refineries. Bloomberg Quint's Ridhima Saxena caught up with M.K. Surana, the chairman and managing director of HPCL, and started off by asking him about the company's capex timeline.
This year our two main projects are expansion of our Mumbai refinery and Visakh refinery. Visakh refinery is expanding from 8.33 to 15 million ton. That capex is around 20,000 crore. Mumbai refinery expanding from 7.5 to 9.5. Then we have got expansion of Mundra Delhi pipeline, Palanpur to Vadodara pipeline. We have got Vijayawada to Dharampuri pipeline, Badurgarh Raman Mandi pipeline. So we got around 5,000 crore capex on that. Mumbai refinery expansion 5,000 crore. Vizag is 20,000 crore. Total, we got at next 5 years, we got 75,000 crore capex. Rajasthan refinery is another one. And this year, 18-19, we got a capex of 8,100 crore.
Also, when we talk about alternate fuels, LNG is one thing that you're focusing on, especially with the Chhara terminal. Could you help us understand how would you source LNG? Are you contacting any foreign suppliers for the same, or would you look at LNG spot market to source the same?
No, we'll look at a combination of both things. So we are in touch with the foreign suppliers. So we may have a combination of term contract and the spot markets.
Also, when we talk about alternate fuels, what would be some of the plans there, considering oil prices are on the rise and alternate fuels would be an option that the government would be considering by 2030. How does that really pan out for the company, and what is it doing in that regard?
So ethanol is one thing. You might be knowing that HPCL already have got two mills which produce ethanol, but we are also looking the 2G ethanol, the second generation ethanol, which is produced from bio waste. In this, in Bathinda, in fact, at 4 places we are looking of setting up these bioethanol plants using the bio waste. Bathinda, we already have taken the land and already have finalized the technology, and we are proceeding on that. And other 3 places also we are looking. Capex, we are just firming it up, but it will be less than 1,000 crore for each plant. Less than 1,000 crore, but we are firming it up now.
Also, when we talk about, in the larger scheme of things, the ONGC-HPCL merger is done, and now HPCL will either merge or acquire MRPL. How does that really work out? What would be the timeline for that? And once that happens, how would the decision-making process really flow?
So as far as HPCL and ONGC is concerned, HPCL continues to be an independently listed company. So that is not a merger actually, that is an acquisition. So they are our majority shareholders, but HPCL is not merged with ONGC, so HPCL continues to be a separate listed company. That's one part. As far as MRPL is concerned, we are in discussion with ONGC, and there is a congruence of thoughts on that, yes, this is a good idea to have this downstream portfolio together. We are in discussion. There are 3 entities involved, and it will go to the board of all the 3 companies, and there is a statutory process which gets involved. We are already in active discussions with ONGC on this, and once we fix up those contours, then it will be proper for me to tell you exactly the timelines for it. But as far as the control mechanism is concerned, both the companies, HPCL and ONGC, are board managed companies, and if MRPL is a merger, then it gets merged with HPCL. In that case, it becomes a one entity to that extent.